Hey guys, this time we're going to be opening up another batch of books from CGC that finally came in and see how many 9.8s we get. Also, I'm going to be talking about my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, so don't miss that, and more information on our Pop Shop live sales, so stick around.
NoCoastComicBooks.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video for No Coast Comics. Jeremy here as always. I know it's been a while since my last video, so I appreciate the patience. Just got another batch of books finally back from CGC we're gonna talk about. Also, I've been doing a lot of shows on the Pop Shop Live app I talked about in my last video. It's called Pop Shop Live. It's a great app for buying comics. I've been selling everything from modern books, vintage books, Silver Age, slabs, mystery boxes, all sorts of stuff. So if you're at all interested in buying comics as well, make sure to sign up for the app Pop Shop Live. You're gonna use the code NCLIVE to get access, NCLIVE, and that'll get you into the app. My next show is gonna be Thursday, May 13th at 7 p.m. Central. Gonna have a lot of cool stuff. We're gonna try some auctions this next time, so make sure to tune in for that. Also, first things first, before you get started, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you really enjoy the content, I always appreciate that. Give me a thumbs up at some point or on your way out if you like this video. And if you want to be notified, there's a bell as well. So let's get started. So we got 25 books to get to. Let's just get right into it and we can talk about each book as I open up. So first up, we got Strange Academy, number 2. Now this is the Silva variant cover. I think this was an incentive. Honestly, I missed out on number 1. It was one of those that was on my radar and I just totally spaced it, but I knew about it. I was like, I should get that, and I didn't. So I looked at and found a number 2 variant cover for, I think I picked this up for $10, $15. It was nice enough to get graded, so I sent it in. A lot of, second appearances in this book. Could be some heat on this in the future for sure. I mean, there's already heat on it now, but if they end up adapting this, especially into like the MCU or something, definitely keep rising. Last I checked, this was about a $200 book. I need to pick up the trades and actually read them. I've heard it's a great story as well. But awesome variant to start off the batch there. Okay, this one, honestly, I hadn't seen many on the census, and I got it for really cheap, and I was like, I'll send it in. It looks 9.8 or better. So I'm definitely going to be listing this one probably on eBay here soon. But it's AOC and the Freshman Force number 1, First Legacy Comics Edition A. Yeah, I mean, there's some AOC fans out there. I mean, I'm not super into politics. I definitely have my opinions, but yeah. That's probably the only one that's in this batch that I was just like, this is really nice, and there's not a lot on the census, so we'll see what happens. So, got a 9.8 there on that variant. Alright. Let's get rid of these. This is the, I think, second copy I've had of this book. Batman 89. First cameo of Punchline, of course. Yeah, what can you say about this book that hasn't already been covered? I mean, it's, Punchline proved to be a really hot character. James Tynion, is one of my favorite modern writers. I love his indie work as well as on Batman. Have some of his indie books coming up in this submission too. Not all the ones I'd like to have, but some really cool books coming. So yeah, first cameo of Punchline and a 9.8 and first print. Alright, moving right along. So this one I thought was pretty cool. Not really worth a ton, but it was a secret variant for King in Black number 1. Now, this is one of those that it just has like some differences here in the middle section of the cover. A lot of books anymore, well, more books have been like doing like this whole secret variant thing where it looks just like the A cover unless you look closely. And this was one of those books, so get a 9.8. Really cool cover there. Happy to have that one. Alright, next up. Now, I've talked about this book on my, what was it? Like speculation picks for 2021, I think, maybe, that were affordable. I'm not sure what the title of it was. but we got Star Wars The High Republic #1, the A cover. Now this book, a lot of glare there, sorry guys. Yeah, a lot of first appearances here. You know, early canon Star Wars, the earliest, I believe. They're going way before all the other, you know, stories that have been written. So if this actually ends up being adapted, you know, these books with this, you know, source material, you know, maybe something to look at. So I think this is what, $80 to $100 book right now in 9.8. So I grabbed a few of these when they were brand new, and was hoping for the 9.8, and we got it. So yeah, we had the first appearance of Keep Trennis, Skier, excuse me, Loading Great Storm, and a couple others. So High Republic. And we got another copy of that same book. We don't need to talk a lot more about it. And got a couple of the variants. There's one of the variants. Cool cover there. And this is the Blanche variant cover. I believe this was a 1 in 10 if I'm not mistaken, but I like the design variants of the, you know, outfits there. So cool. Not really a design variant, but it definitely shows, you know, that a little more. So okay, now this one I've always talked about for you guys. Keeping on the Star Wars train here. We got another copy of Darth Vader #3, first appearance of Dr. Aphra in a 9.6. Seems like, you know, there's always like something on, there's always something on this book that keeps it from, you know, being a 9.8. But especially with, I know I've talked about this in the past, where the color rub on the Marvel books, I don't know if it's just me, my area, or what, but I always let a color rub on the back. I think this one probably got one of the corners on the bindery area just had a tiny rip on it, so I think that's what it was when I looked at it again here. But yeah, so first print's Dr. Aphra, first print. I think there's a lot of rumors that she is going to be coming soon to the possibly Disney Plus, you know, Star Wars universe. And then this I was very happy with. I picked this up at a back issue sale recently, and only copy other than the first printings I've ever had. We got a third print in a 9.8. There were 4 printings of this book. I believe the second printing was red, the third printing is this green, and then the fourth printing is purple. Don't quote me on that, but I think it went blue, red, green, purple. The fourth print is the hardest to find. I think this is right after it, you know, if you're not counting the 1 in 25, the Roka variants. But third print, super happy about the 9.8 there. Alright, moving on from Star Wars. So, if you've been watching the channel, you probably know, of course I had to send in some Department of Truth books. Finally getting my A covers back in a 9.8, and I got a handful here, so we're just gonna count them, how many 9.8s we get. We get 2 9.8s of cover A. Got 3. Another 9.8, number 4. And I really don't do this very often, guys. This is when I heard about this book. There's number 5. I made sure to order a handful of copies and then make sure to get at least a couple 9.8s, and a lot of them showed up in really good shape. So I think that's number 6. I'll definitely save, you know, a few of these long term. Probably let a couple go here soon. Number 7. And number 8, and that's all the A covers. Now the rest of this, I think, is also Department of Truth, just various covers. So we got, this is probably one of my favorite covers of the variants. I know I've talked about it before. We got cover O, the Alexis Zarit cover. I think there were only 500 of these printed, and it was a Third Eye Comics exclusive. And I've got 2 in a 9.8 now. So very happy about those. And then we've got we're talking about secret covers earlier with the King in Black. We got a secret cover of Department of Truth as well. And so these were, they did not tell retailers that it was happening. It was just, I think it was every 10 copies of the A cover, you got one of these. So I got 2 of those. And we've got cover Q, virgin cover. Now cover Q, and then also, went through them pretty fast. Sorry about that. And also cover R. These are virgin variants of the 1 in 25, which is this one, and then the 1 in 50, which is this cover R that I'll show you again. So these were the 1 in 25 and 1 in 50s that had the trade dress, and then this virgin variant was a store exclusive. I don't remember what store it was, but they were selling them for $5 a piece, so practically cover price, and they had a pretty low print run. I think it was 500, maybe 1,000 per book. So I ordered a few sets of each of those, and got the 9.8. On these at least. I think I have a couple more at CGC, but it'll be a while before those come back for sure. And then the last one to round it out here, we got the cover W, is that right? Yeah, cover W. This is the Sheldon Bleckert, yeah. Sheldon Bleckert cover. So there you go. But now for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to give away one of these Department of Truth CGC 9.8 cover A slabs, currently valued at about $175 to $200. So pretty nice prize. In order to be eligible, first we've got to hit 1,000 subscribers. So right now we're at about 920-ish while I'm recording this video. Not sure how long it'll take to get there, but once we do, the next Pop Shop Live show that I do, we're going to give this away to one lucky viewer that is in the live show. So make sure to get that app downloaded once again. It's Pop Shop Live. The code to get access is NCLIVE, NCLIVE. So once we hit 1,000 subs, we're going to give this thing away on a live show. Hope to see you there. So thanks for hanging out on this one, guys. Opened up our 25 CGC slabs. Got a whole bunch of awesome Department of Truth, some Star Wars, and some other books. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up on your way out. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. That also gets us one step closer to the 1,000 sub giveaway that we talked about earlier. That'll be on Pop Shop Live. Hope to see you guys there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.